Finally, the Buddha nodded and ended the sermon, not forgetting to say that this was all he wanted to teach them. The only request for the disciples after today's session was to think about the knots in their own lives. Observe instead of trying to fix, we all have our own knots and difficulties. Surely many people have tried to solve them in the same way for many years. It becomes part of the habit and becomes a repetitive action when there are problems to solve. However, instead of finding a solution, we try to solve the surface of the problem. Because we do not know where the real cause lies, many people are disoriented and can do nothing but get tired and angry. That is no different from tightening the knots. On the other hand, if we stop and observe, we have a clearer view. Be quiet, let the noise in our mind quiet down to reflect. Be gentle and patient with yourself. For example, if you have difficulty at work because you have a boss who often makes unreasonable demands, the reflex of many people will be dissatisfaction, anger, and constant stress. These emotions are the invisible hands that tighten the knots inside. Reacting like that only makes an already difficult situation more uncomfortable. If we can take a step back, pause, and really see what our mind is saying about the situation, we can be less stressed, less angry, and even find the courage to confront or let go and have a more effective approach. At least you will not tighten your own knots. The biggest enemy in life is yourself. The only person who can make you tired, exhausted, and lose faith is yourself. Life is full of hardships. Everywhere there are difficulties. How many places are truly spread with roses? No one's path in life is smooth and just goes on like that. Inherently, there are people who are successful because they know how to solve problems in the wisest way. Just like that scarf, if it were you, would you pull it with force or stop, observe, and calm down?